slow it down, so I'm trying to get you guys a really slow, well, not 360, but at least a 180 of where I'm hearing the noise. Okay, let's start right there. Heard another one. I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. There's something glowing right there. You guys see that? Right here. There's something glowing blue. The heck? Is that just a leaf? I don't see anything. Alright, keep going. See? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh man. That just kills me to do that. I cannot do that for very long. My ankles just won't let me do it. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. I'm just going to have to start bringing a tripod in. There is a huge bird circling overhead. I saw him right through there. See, there he goes. Look. I don't know what that is. It's huge. Alright, since I was hearing noise back here, I'm going to let this record while I walk towards my makeshift trail. My makeshift trail to get out of here. It's really just a game trail I found years ago when I first found this place. Well, years ago. I guess that would have been. There's that bird. Oh, there's two of them. Look at that guy. I know you guys have heard me say that I think they have some kind of communication going on. Could be way off. But if there's any part of the woo I do believe in, I do believe that they have communication with crows and other wildlife, just like infrasound. I do believe that these things can emit infrasound. I mean, I've been hit with it. I know what it feels like. I've felt it. I've heard it. So, anyway, all that stuff that Dr. Johnson released recently, I don't know what to tell you about that. You know, I really like Adam Davies. He's a friend of mine, and he's really scientific in the way he goes about stuff. And if Adam has a part of it, I don't know much about Mr. Johnson. I mean, I used to watch some of his videos, but he seemed very credible. I mean, and if what's going on is true, I mean, man, that opens a whole nother book. I'm not gonna state my opinion because I'm not gonna say I believe or I don't believe. I'm just gonna say I'm open-minded to it. So, hey, buddy. What you doing? See, and that bird could be trying to get my attention, so I look up and then something ambushes me. You never know. Alright guys, I gotta start heading out of here. Some tree leaves. You know, I don't think I've ever walked back this way very far. I don't know what's back there. I've always come in from back here, and then I always the cellar's back there, and I usually try to stay on the same path. So, you know, if you guys watch, you know, Chris Billingsgate or Timber Giant Bigfoot, they do the same thing. They stay on the same path, well, most of the time, and they kind of become predictable to a point. And then, you know, I used to disagree with that. Why be predictable? Everything's gonna know, you know, like I know another researcher in southern Oklahoma, hops on his four-wheeler and goes to the same place every day. They know his exact move, where he's going to go. They can probably sit 5 feet from him and the guy never sees him. But I started thinking about it, and you know, if you do become predictable like that, then let's say, you know, one day you go a different way. You're going to catch something off guard because it's going to think you're coming the same way you normally do, and bam, there's your footage. Or one walks right in front of you because you went a different way. So I don't know that that's the way they think, but after, you know, you have to look at it. You may not. Whoa, that would sound like a growl. You may not always agree with everybody's techniques, but if you look at their point of view and think about it, think about why maybe they're doing it that way. I never noticed this. You can come up with some really interesting ideas and thoughts of why these other researchers are doing what they're doing. Man, I don't know what that was. Look at this tree breaking. It kind of sounded like a growl, but the lake is about a mile, I mean, that way, and it also kind of sounded like maybe a boat or something started up. I don't know if I could hear that from here. I guess if it was a big loud jet boat. That's relatively fresh. Alright guys, I am at 30 minutes, so I'm going to cut this off. Thanks everyone for watching.